Well, morning / early afternoon, day 3. Look, now the horses were over here, now they're over there again. They need to make up their mind. So I am on my way home. I should probably roll the windows up. Maybe that's a little better. All right. On my way home, I spent a lot of time over at Allie and Joe's this morning. And if you're wondering why I keep wearing this white shirt, it's because I am taking care of a bunch of farm animals. If you are catching this vlog first, you should go back and watch day 1 and 2. Day 1 and 2, I will put a link card up or at the end of this or something. Ooh, there is very dark storm clouds in my rear view mirror. It said it was going to rain between 10 and 12, and it is now 12:15. It's Wednesday. So I got a late start going over to the farm today because my hubby was out of town. He is now home, which is good. I'm rushing home, not rushing, driving slow. Casper is sleeping on the seat next to me. I am on my way back to our house to see my hubs because I haven't seen him in a couple of days. So going to see him and debating if I want to stop and get anything to eat or drink or anything on the way. I don't know. I don't think so. If I do, I'll just get something bad, and I'm trying to be healthy. Yesterday, I had a Power Bowl from Taco Bell, and it was really good. And I felt really good. It was nice. It was good. It wasn't like, it was like the healthiest kind of fast food I think you can get, really. Sorry, my hair looks like a disaster right now. I was outside taking care of all the animals, and I need to go home and take a shower now. Ooh, I am such a mess. I smell like horses, and it's not attractive. Yeah, so I kind of smell like a horse. Excited to get home. So this morning I was online buying concert tickets, and the sale didn't go up. It was a pre-sale for Till Lindemann playing in Detroit at the Fillmore. So my husband really wants to go because it's his only North American tour. He has never toured North America solo, so we are going to go to the Fillmore on September 23rd. He's the lead singer of Rammstein, if you don't know. Anyway, and who we are going to see in Ireland in June. But Rammstein, never tours the U.S. anymore. Neither one of us had ever been to Europe until we went to see Rammstein last year in Paris. And now we're going to Ireland to see them this year. Next year, we're hoping if they tour next year in Europe, we want to see them in Germany. That's the goal. So our choices this year, we could have saw them in the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, the south of France, which is nice, but I'm like, we already went to France last year. Not that I don't want to go to the south of France, but when Dublin came up, he's been trying to get me to Dublin since 2019, so I'm like, let's do Dublin. He's been wanting to go back, so that's why Dublin was a really easy choice. I already booked our day trip for the Cliffs of Moher bus tour, so I'm really excited about that. That's the big cliffs on the ocean, and you take a bus ride out at 7:30 in the morning, and you spend the day in this little fishing village and hiking on the cliffs, and then you take the bus back into Dublin, and it's only a 9-minute walk from our hotel to where the bus leaves from. So that's going to be really nice. I mean, and it's literally around the corner and up the street. So that'll be really cool. So when we get to Ireland in June, we're there the first day, we check in, we kind of get everything settled. And then the next day we're doing the tour of the cliffs. The one thing I really want to do when we go to Ireland, how did I get on this? God, is I want to go to the Hellfire Club location. Not the Electric Hellfire Club. If you know the band, I love them. There is I don't know if it's a historic site, but it's a lot of hiking, and it is a pain in the butt to get there, apparently. I did find one bus company that does tours to it. I just don't know if I want to spend another day going all the way out to that. I don't know. I really want to, but it's like doing the cliffs one day and the Hellfire Club another day. We can't do anything on Saturday because we switch hotels on Saturday. And then Sunday is the concert. And then we're there Monday, all day. We have that Monday to do things. And then we fly back on the following Tuesday. So we arrive on a Wednesday and we fly out the following Tuesday. But yeah, so I'm trying to like kind of plan our itinerary. My hubby has stuff that he knows he wants to do and see. The Cliffs is a full day. So we're going to spend an entire day, like the second day we're there, the whole day is out at the Cliffs. My ears just popped going up my hill. My hill. So it's a mountain. I mean, it's a small mountain. It's a little mountain. It's bigger than a hill, but it's not quite a mountain by... It's a mountain by Detroit standards. It's a little hill by west side of America, Rockies, etc. standards. So I am almost home. So this is just day 3. I'm just doing a really quickie little chit chat on my drive home. It's like 10 minutes. My vlog from the first couple of days, my vlogs are so freaking long. It's just horrible. I don't even know how I'm going to edit them. I'm dreading it. And I said, I was like, okay, I'm farm sitting the next couple of days, so I'm not taking any dog grooming clients because this takes up a huge part of my day. And then between this dog sitting and my dogs, it gives me 12-hour days every day. So guess what I just did? I have 2 dog grooming clients on Friday morning and 2 on Saturday morning. To be fair, they're small dogs. They don't take me quite as long, but it's still about 4 hours of work. And it's about 7 hours when you add in my farm sitting. So that's 7 hours of my day. So Friday and Saturday, 7 hours of my day are now going to be taken up farm sitting and dog grooming. Just in case you guys think I just don't work. I do work. I didn't work for a while after when I started my channel. I was just kind of like stuck at home post-COVID. But since my dog grooming business blew up lately, and I've been taking on a lot of like farm sitting and pet sitting jobs, it's been a little crazier. And I'm tired. I'm kind of easing into it, but I am not used to this, like, you know, these working all day things. I like having my own time. And also we're getting our china cabinet, the big hutch thing, delivered this Saturday from Pottery Barn. I showed it in a video whenever I ordered it a couple months ago, I think. But I showed it in a video, but it's all black. It's so cool. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I will probably try to film when it gets delivered. I just hope it comes after I finish my dog groom dogs. Otherwise, my poor husband's going to be dealing with them getting it up the stairs and all of that stuff. So it's going to be a little crazy. I really did not want to groom dogs on Saturday because I know that we're getting that thing delivered on Saturday. But it is what it is. And in a couple weeks, I'm going to Michigan for like almost an entire week. So I'm trying to get all of my clients scheduled before I go so that people aren't texting me going, can I get my dog groomed? I'll be like, I'm not even there. So you can do it when I get back. And I'm already booking up when I get back. So I'm really trying to work around that. And then I also am traveling, you know, in June. May's pretty clear after the Michigan trip. I have a few weeks, and then most of June is okay, but then I'm gone for an entire week in June to Ireland. July or August, at some point, I'm going to Hampton Beach for a week. The gang, the usual gang, I guess, is not going, so I think I'm just going to book my own place and just go stay there for a week. My friend Allie, who I'm farm sitting for, might come with me, so it might be like a me and Allie trip out to Hampton Beach. I'm going to see if anybody else wants to go, anybody who wants to pitch in and go, but I think I'm just going to book the house, and if anybody wants to come, it sleeps like 4 people. My husband will come out. Oh, there's a box on the porch. Oh, it's Bunny's food. Yay, Bun's food is here. If anybody wants to come out, you know, they'll be welcome to, and they can pitch in for the nights that they stay. But I don't know. I can't even think about booking that right now, money-wise. I need to get paid for all my dog grooming, budget some things, and then after I get my budget together, then I can look at when do I want to book the Hampton Beach thing. So, and then it's tricky because when I book that, it's going to be, everything is already booked up in July. So anyway, I'm home now, so I'm going to go because Casper's ready to get up and he wants to go see his dad. He hasn't seen his dad in a couple of days. So I will talk to you guys maybe this evening. I don't know if I'll vlog this evening. If my hubby drives with me, I probably won't. So this might be just day 3 and 4 might just be today, and then tomorrow will be AM, PM. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll catch up with you more tomorrow. Bye. I'm not going to do my whole intro. I realize I'm doing my intro every time I turn my camera on. I don't need to because I am kind of linking all of these vlogs together. So this is continuation of farm vlog. I'm wearing my same hoodie, but I'm trying to wear a different hat every time, and then when I'm editing and stuff, I can tell like where I'm at. Like, oh, I remember I wore that hat the fourth morning that I was at farm sitting. Anyway, hi, I'm Mare, and you know that already because this is a continuation. So I have been editing, and probably by the time this goes up, that one will be done up. I was editing day 1 and 2, and that is going to be one vlog. We are on day 4. I feel like this is going to be one of those vlog series where by the end of it, I'm just going to be like, ah! After on the 8th day, and on the 8th day, they were at the farm, and Mare was screaming. I was editing day 1 and 2. I'm finishing that up, and holy crap, day 1 and 2 was 2 hours and 15 minutes of me droning on and on. It's probably going to be end up being the longest one, in an hour long. And as the days go on, these are going to get shorter too. I'm gonna be like, I'm driving, doing this again. Here's some stuff that happened, and I'll see you later. So day 1 and 2 were very long. A lot happened in day 1 and 2 though. Let's review. Now if you're watching this, it'll be a spoiler, but I had to pull off the road because there was a loose dog running in my road, and I was trying to catch him unsuccessfully. I still have not heard any updates. I hope he's okay. I hope somebody found him. What else happened? I got attacked by a rooster. Uppy turned 34 years old, and I sang her happy birthday and made her treats and took them with. I've changed that camera angle on my camera in my car. It's a little bit different now. I'm actually thinking about putting up a couple of other ones. I want to, there's like these things on the side. I'm trying to see if I can mount like my GoPro on one side and then face it out the window so you can actually see where I'm driving. So it'll be kind of like a dashboard cam, but it'll be like pointed out my window. So I'm very sniffly. Everything is turning green here. As you see in the background, it's much greener. It's been warmer in the daytime, but it's still freaking freezing at night. Last night it was like 30 degrees. I woke up, our wood stove had gone out. So I went out my house this morning, and it was like freezing. Not freezing, I mean, it was in the low 60s, but the low 60s for a Chinese crested and Italian greyhounds and me, we're all like freezing. We're like, this is too cold. My hands are so cold right now. And then tonight it's supposed to be cold again. What is the temperature right now? Hold on, I can look on my car because I have the little dashboard temperature thingy. 45 right now. It's only 45, you guys. That is way too cold. I don't know what happened to spring. It's gonna be May. And yeah, it's only 45 right now. This sucks. This weather sucks. I was bitching about it last night as I was bringing wood in for the wood stove that went out anyway. I'm not starting it. I'm not restarting it. I'm done. I'm so pissed off at this that I just turned the heat on this morning for a little bit, and it's gonna be 60 today, so I turned the heat off, and I'm gonna keep the doors closed. I'm gonna see if it warms up a little bit in the house. One good thing about our place is that it tends to, okay, I'm down at the bottom of my mountain, and if you look, okay, watch the tree, right? The tree's right back here. Right here, see that red tree? There's a maple. There's another maple going by right there. Okay, they barely have leaves. The leaves are just starting. Look at the trees back here. We have no leaves yet. No leaves, almost May. Trees have not even leafed out. Like down in town and south of here, about a half an hour, they kind of have a little bit more. But up here, I was saying my woods, honestly, it looks like March. It looks like maybe February or March in my woods right now. It's what it looks like in the winter. It's so freaking weird. My hubby and I said we hate when this happens, when it goes winter, 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 no spring, barely a spring, but it's like basically freezing all the time. No spring, no middle, nice mild temperatures, and then boom, it's summer. And that's exactly what is happening, because It's 45 degrees right now at 10:15 in the morning. I'm a little late again going to Allie's. I don't like going this late, but I also like to avoid the school buses. So I'm going a little bit... Ah, squirrel! Ugh. Suicidal squirrel, get out of the road. I like to avoid the school buses because it will take me a half an hour to 40 minutes to get there if I get stuck behind school buses, as opposed to if I just go a little bit later after the school buses, and then I can breeze there in 15 minutes and not get stopped at all. So it makes sense to wait a little bit longer. I don't think Allie's usually out there like at the crack of dawn anyway, letting everyone out and feeding them. Sometimes I'll text her and it's like 11:30 in the afternoon and she's like, oh my God, I'm out doing the feeding the animals and whatever. So, you know, so I don't feel too bad because there's times I'll text her and I know for a fact she's out there at like 11 in the morning, 12:30, just then letting her chickens out and everything. But you've seen hers. Hers are like mine. They're safe. They're in a coop and they don't need to come out like right when the sun comes up. I mean, they can. It's great. If they don't, it's not like the end of the world if they don't come out early every day. My birds are out. I wasn't going to let them out before I left, but that's one of the reasons I'm a few minutes later getting to her place than I wanted to be. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I have nothing going on today, right? I think I have the whole day free. Then I remembered my friend Lori's coming over to pick up eggs because, I said it in my vlog from day 1 and 2, but then I edited it out. I didn't edit and I took it out of the vlog. It's funny that I have chickens and ducks, but I don't really eat eggs. So that's kind of like the joke. I definitely don't. Well, I can bake. Sometimes I'll bake stuff and use duck eggs, but I don't really eat eggs. So there's that. Anyway, so yeah. So Lori's coming to pick up a whole bunch of chicken and duck eggs today. And I was like, oh crap, I totally forgot. I did not remember until I went into my shed and I have a bin, a little tote thing with all the duck eggs in it. And I've kept it out in my shed because it's been freezing cold at night. So it's basically keeping them nice and fresh and refrigerated. So the chicken eggs are out in my garage, which is also cold. And the duck eggs were in the shed. So I just have to bring all of those in. And usually I wash them all for her, but Lori doesn't care if I wash them or not. She'll just wash them as she uses them. Well, anyway, I'm here. I will be right back. Just a quick little film. Uppy was getting a drink of water, and the guys are over there eating some hay. It is a very pretty day out here. But like I said, look, you can see, like, look, none of these trees have leaves on them yet. And it's going to be May 1st, next Wednesday. We have, like, no leaves. I bet Sunday, when it gets to be 76 or 78 degrees, all of a sudden, all the leaves just pop out. There's Patron chowing. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, we're going to drive home. Oh, no, wait, that's Zip. Patron is over there. I can always tell Patron is the taller one. There's Zip. Yum, yum, yum. Patron's over there. And Uppy is... I don't know what Uppy's doing. Uppy's over there being weird. She's so cute. Okay, guys. I'll see you tonight. And here's Casper watching the horses. You having fun? You having fun watching the horses? He goes, yes. I need to go home and have my lunch. I didn't feed him yet before we left, so he's probably a little hungry right now, huh? And sleepy. Oh, nappy man. I love taking him in the car. It just makes him super sleepy. It's like a baby. Take him in the car and he's just like, oh. I know, right? He's so pretty when he's sleepy. I love his sleepy face. I love your sleepy face. Look at me. Oh, you want a massage? Okay, buddy. Okay, let's get home and drive. And oh, his favorite thing is side of the face rubs. This. If you want to be Casper's bestie, rub the side of his face like this, right here. Loves that. Oh, like, why are you stopping? What? Put the hand back. Why did you stop? Oh, There you go. Oh, yeah, right there. That's the spot. That's the spot. Okay, buddy, but Mommy's got to drive. I know. Mommy's got to drive, okay? We're going to get home. We're going to make you some lunch, and Mommy's got to get to work. It's like, who's that? What's that? Okay, let's go. Okay, so, note to me. I am, before this, the video before this, I've probably edited out like 10 minutes of me rambling on about chicken and duck eggs, because I will do that because I find it fascinating. Anyway, I think it's kind of boring, and it's a little too much, so I'm probably gonna edit all that out, because it's like, honestly, I don't know, it's too much. Oh my god, you guys, I so want to go and get like a giant iced coffee or a matcha latte or something, but I really need to just get home, and it's 10:54 now. So it's 10:54. I didn't spend too much time there because I'm probably going to spend a little more time this evening. I'm going to leave definitely much earlier tonight, and I'm going to go over and do a little bit of like straightening up and cleaning up things. I mean, there's not really much to clean up. I do a little bit every day. That way it just kind of stays nice there and everything's nice. But right before Allie gets home, before Allie and Joe get home from like a vacation, I really make sure everything is perfect and everything is clean and organized and whatever, because I think it's so nice when you come home to not a mess. The cool thing is there's no rain this week. I hope I didn't just jinx it. Knock on wood. No rain in the forecast. It's not supposed to rain potentially until next Tuesday. And this is crazy because this is like the longest we're going without rain, I think, in a while, in like months. And it's a lot of sun, which, oh, look at all these little, there's a whole bunch of pine trees over there. I need those in my yard. Casper just keeps yawning nonstop. I know, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. So I don't know what I was talking about before I started rambling on about eggs. Oh, so Lori's going to come pick up eggs at like 2:15 today. So that is just something that I completely, totally forgot about. And I have a whole bunch of editing to do. I have so much to do today because now, so this morning, my client that's coming tomorrow wanted to know if her third dog could come. Not just the two, but a third one. And I'm like, dude, I am not even supposed to be I'm not even supposed to be here today. Here go my movie quotes. Not even supposed to be here today. I'm turning into Dante from Clerks. I wasn't going to groom any dogs this week. This is farm sitting week. I am not supposed to be grooming dogs this week. It's too much. It's too many things for me to be worried about. The good news is I talked about in one of my previous vlogs that my buffet hutch, china cabinet thingy from Pottery Barn is coming on Saturday. And it said it'll be here sometime between 7 in the morning and 8:30 at night, or 8:30 and 7 or something like that. It was ridiculous. Anyway, I'm like, well, that narrows it down. Way to ruin your whole Saturday. And I said it almost exactly at this place I'm driving by right now. I think it was in like yesterday's vlog or the day before. I might have edited it out. Anyway, so they give you a window, allegedly. My window, well, it's the delivery day is Saturday. I chose that day, actually. I could choose like, I think they gave me like Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday or something. But I would rather my husband be there. I talked about this in the vlog too. If I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. I don't remember if I edited that out or not. But I would rather have him there to help because we have to wrangle the dogs and get the guys in the front door carrying this giant china cabinet up and setting it up and everything. So Casper will be in his crate, I am sure. And the other dogs are going to just have to stay locked in my bedroom. Which is not a big deal. Half the time they're sleeping in there anyways. Lydia's always in there. And we'll just have to put Eliza in there and put Luna in there and have them hang out in the bedroom while the guys are bringing the cabinet in. But I mean, it's not going to take more than like 10 or 15 minutes tops, I hope. I don't think. Right around the time I'm done, So I'm going to be grooming dogs from 10 to about noon, maybe noon, 1 o'clock. So I'm kind of hoping that they get there on the later side and I'm done grooming dogs, because I want to make sure like we know exactly where it's going. Oop, wide load going through. Somebody's getting a shed. Wee, nice. Just pulled over and gave them some room. I don't need a shed slamming into my Jeep, especially not with Casper in it. My Jeep and Casper are two of the things I love the most in my life. Wait, is that sad? No, I mean, I love all the people in my life and my friends and my family, but two of the other things I love the most in my life are my Jeep and, you know, of course, my dogs. So, yeah, I'm hoping they come a little bit on the later side. Although, if they do come at 11, I can get the dogs bathed and let them dry, and then I can take a break for like 5 minutes and direct where the cabinet's going, and then go back to work. So I don't know, we'll work it out. I'm not too worried about it. I am so looking forward to getting everything organized and cleaned up in my kitchen, because really when we redid the kitchen, I lost so much storage because of doing open shelving. I mean, we have storage, but it's not just that. We have very small closets in our house, like maybe like more modern homes that were built like in the last 10 years or so, maybe have bigger closet spaces. We have these tiny little closets. Like our linen closet is a sliver. It's like this wide. It's ridiculous. It's so small. I'm like, what can you even put in here? My sheets barely fit in there. It's really annoying. There's just not enough closet space in this house at all, in my opinion. I think, okay, I keep saying I have way too much stuff. So the closets that I have, all of my stuff should fit very comfortably and have space in it. And then that would mean like that's when I have just what I need and not a ridiculous amount of crap that I don't need. Okay. But the reality is I have way too much stuff, and what I need is, I don't need more storage space. I don't need more storage totes. I don't need bigger closets. I need less stuff. And I know this, and I'm working on it. I'm doing decluttering like every day. I've been getting together boxes of things and bags of things I'm donating, and I've been working through that. But it's a process. And the thing that sucks is the way my brain works is I need to do all that. Like, I need to have a week that nobody bothers me. No dog grooms, no pet sitting, no farm sitting, no anything, no appointments, nobody bothering me. And then I can just focus on every day I'm going to do a different room. But I never ever can get that because there's always something. And then, so what ends up happening is I have 1 hour there or 2 hours here to work on decluttering, and that's not enough time. I need like days, because I'm one of those people, like when I start a project, I want to start it and do the whole project and finish it and see it through. I don't want to start it and then stop it and then start it and then stop it and start. And that's my entire house. My entire house is a series of projects that are in different stages of being done. Nothing is finished, in my opinion. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Another quote. Nothing. Friends. Nothing about this is easy. Nothing, nothing. Monica. You know the episode. If you know the episode, comment below. Nothing about this is easy. Nothing, 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 nothing. So, yeah, everything is like that in my house, and it is driving me out of my freaking mind. And I'm like, well, and this week was like, okay, I have this week that all I have to do is farm sit. In between there, my time is mine, my days are mine, and I can get a bunch of stuff done. Now, the days that I could probably get the most done, like Friday and Saturday, because my husband's home, so he kind of helps with the dogs and everything else. Now I'm grooming dogs. But I can't not do it because I need the money. It's my job, right? It pays bills. So, you know, I try to never complain about making money. Like, I can't complain about dog grooming because honestly, it does make me happy. I enjoy doing it. And I get paid for it. It's like, dude, I'm getting paid to do something that I love to do, that actually, like, pleases my soul and makes me happy. like, I don't know how to, tried to explain it before, but it's like I want to start painting again, and it's like painting for me, you know. I can, like, when I groom a dog, it's not just cleaning them up and making them look clean and neat and sanitary and all that. Most of the dogs I groom have like an artistic aspect to them somewhat. Like the poodles I'm grooming tomorrow, they have the poofs on their legs, they have the clean feet and the little round poofs on their ankles. And that is skill. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying it's skill to learn the scissor work to be able to do that. It's like doing topiary. My husband always calls it dog topiary. It's like I'm doing dog topiary. The round poodle heads and the little round tails and the little round foot poofs and all that. And also just the skill of getting their feet and their faces as clean as possible. So they're really short and then they have the total poodle thing going on. I enjoy the process of creating like a work of art that is a dog that is very well groomed. So it's expressing my creativity, and it always makes me happy, and then it's like I get paid for it. So it's kind of like when I was a painter and I used to do artwork, and I do want to do it again. I want to get back into painting in all my free time, which that's the thing, I'm trying to clear things out so that I have more time to do the things I really love. Because right now, in the midst of all this renovation that we've been doing for years and that we still have to do, I was talking to my friend Jamie. I go, what must it be like for people whose homes are like done, or they live in a home that's already like, it's how they like it and it's decorated how they want. Or even if you just live in an apartment, there's not a lot you can do with it. So you're like, well, this is it. This is where I live. I don't have to do anything. Like, I can't imagine what it would be like to wake up in the morning. Everything is in its place. Every room is how I want it. That's my dream. That's like the vision I have in my head, is waking up in my house and like Snow White, opening the windows. There's little birds landing there and making my bed for me. Chipmunks making my breakfast. You know, and it's like, and singing Zippity Doo Dah, and like all the animals are happy, and I'm just like putting on like a frock and dancing through my yard feeding birds. Ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Anyway, or I just dream of a day where my deck and my patio are done. I can go out and sit on a patio or on my deck and just read a book. I can't just sit and read a book because nothing is done. I mean, I can, but then every time I sit and relax, all I do is think about all the things that I have to do. So it's like this balance that I just can't seem to achieve ever. And I think the real problem is just because the house is just not what we want it. I mean, it's getting there. It's great. People see my house and are like, are you kidding? This is amazing. I'm like, all I see, I try not to see everything that's not finished yet. My friend Jamie told me this too. He says, he came over at, last summer, and he goes, do you guys, I can't believe how much you've gotten done. I can't believe how much is finished. It like looks so great here. And I'm just looking going, all I see is all the stuff we still have to do. So he really challenged me to think like, but look at everything you've accomplished. Look at how it started and look where you are. So every day I really try to look at everything that's done and really appreciate it. And it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just I have this sense of urgency. Like, I don't want to have this house finished when I'm like 75 years old. And I'm like, well, now I can't even, I mean, not that I couldn't enjoy it then, but it's like, I want to get it done so that we can enjoy it now in like the prime of our lives. The prime of my life. That's another, wasn't that another Friends? The prime of my life. What was the prime of our lives thing? I think it was from Friends too. I'm always doing quotes from TV shows and movies. So yeah, tons to do. I have to get the eggs together for Lori. If I gave you guys a list of like, if you saw a list of all the things, just not on a daily basis, but like weekly, daily, monthly that I do around here. I mentioned this in another video, in another vlog. I don't think I got to it yet where I was editing. But how everybody wants to live in the country, and it's like, live in the country, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Oh, it's so quaint. Yeah, it's not easy. If you want to do things like we do, like more live off the land thing, you're stacking firewood. You need to spend entire days weeks, 2 months, 2 days preparing with the firewood situation. Depending on, we have all the trees that are down in our yard. It's going to literally take us like weeks to cut all those up, split them, and stack them all. That is weeks to months of work that I don't know when we're going to get it done. It's just sitting there. The good thing is the wood is just seasoning, so it's not that big of a deal because the longer it sits, the more it's drying. So it's not that big of a deal. But it's just every day I look at it and I'm like, when are we ever going to do this? I don't even know how we can ever find the time with how much my husband works for us to like split all these, like chainsaw all of those trees. And then not just chainsaw them, but then split them all. And then they're on the ground, then you got to stack them all. Like, these are the things you have to think about. And this is how all of my life is out here is, oh, there's one of the deers just standing on the hill next to my garage. Hello, Bubba. Stay out of the road, please. She's right back here. I don't think you can see her. She's walking back towards the backyard now. Oh, that's another thing. I got to go to Tractor Supply. Oh my God. I have too much to do. But yeah, I got to pack up all these eggs for Lori. Right now I have to go in and feed my dogs. My chickens are done, but like every week, I have to clean the coops. But now the big thing is now we have to, I have to clean the coops out, but first we have to remove all the plastic sheeting, the big sheets of plastic that are insulating the coops. We have to do that probably on Sunday. That's going to take a couple hours, and store all of those. And we want to mark them all too, so we know what order they go in. So next winter when we put them back up, we're not like trying to do a puzzle. But we have to de-winterize. We have to like spring eyes the coops. Then I have to do the spring cleaning of all the coops, which means both of the runs and both of the coops. I have to take everything out of them, clean everything, floor to ceiling, dust everything, clean all the windows, do all that. That's 2 to 3 days of work, if I'm honest. Like, if I want to do it the way I want to do it and have it like very complete. I have to clean out my shed. That's another entire day's project. But the problem is I need entire days to do these things. Yeah, that's me complaining about all the crap I have to do. I'm not even complaining. I mean, I love my life out here, but I don't even remember what it was like living in Detroit. It was 14 years ago. I had a bedroom. My bedroom was done. I would just get up in the morning and do stuff and make food and live my life. There was nothing to do. You know what I mean? All that I did was take care of my dogs and do stuff with my friends. And it's like now my whole life is this house and this property. And I think it's just so much to do. And I think when you have help, it's different. If my friends lived here, if I had like all my friends from Detroit and I could have like a barbecue or make food and everybody could come over and we could do stuff together and I had help, it would be different. But it's me. I'm like one 55-year-old person trying to do all of this by myself. And it's really freaking hard and exhausting. And now I feel like I want to cry because it's very lonely. It's like I'm trying to do I'm trying to like manage all of this by myself. And it's not, I know my husband too, but my husband works so much, he's never here to help during the week. Monday through Friday, he's not here. He's working. And when he gets home, he's exhausted and he goes to bed at like 8:30 at night. And sometimes on the weekend he has to work. So I have like maybe a day and a half with him. He's like falling asleep standing up. What are you doing? It's like I'm bored is what I'm doing. I want to go in. But Sunday's my day to chill. So yeah, it's a little weird. It's I don't know. We've lived here all this time and I just have so much trouble finding any kind of balance. I like my hat. I love this hat. I just feel overwhelmed a lot of the times. And like today especially, I just feel really overwhelmed and exhausted. And every day I just wake up and actually, my friend Adrienne, she was messaging me on Instagram and like, you guys see like my life from the view of what I film. It's like, oh, look at my yard. It's so pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I never talk about how hard this is. Like, I have no one here. I have no one, guys. I mean, I know like a handful of people. My friend Allison, I mean, we're friends, but I don't see her daily. I sometimes don't even talk to her for like weeks at a time, because she's doing all her own stuff and has her own farm. And maybe we should hang out more. I don't know. But I have no friends here that I hang out with. Like, I don't have a Jamie and a Jeremy. And so I'm always alone. It's me and the dogs. Occasionally my husband when he's around. And my husband is not a chatty guy. He doesn't... It kind of kills me. I wish he would talk more and talk to me. But it's like I can talk to him for a while and then he starts shutting down. Because he's got so much going on in his head too. And mostly it's his work. And I told him once, I said, I understand this. You're married to your job and I'm your mistress. And he was like, oh. Yeah. And he said, oh my God, that might be the worst thing you've ever said to me. That's horrible. And I'm like, but it's true. I mean, I'm sorry to be the bearer of the truth, but it's true. And I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it is what it is. You're married to your job and I get what's left over. And some people would say, well, that's not the way it should be. But for us, it is the way it is because he pays all, he makes the money, he pays the bills, but it's the nature of his job. And unless he quits this job and we want to like go live in a shack somewhere, that's the way it is, and he is a lot better. He does do things with me and we make plans, and we've been trying to plan trips together, one trip a year together, which is not nearly enough. Most couples go on multiple vacations or take vacation. Like Allie and Joe go on vacation, like 2 to 4 vacations a year with each other. And every time they go somewhere, it makes me like happy for them, but really sad for me. And I'm like, I texted Allie, I can't even imagine what it's like to go on just more than one vacation with your husband. Like me and my husband never go anywhere or do anything together. And mostly it's just our circumstances, it's dogs and birds and everything. And it's really difficult. But, yeah, so Adrienne, she was like, oh my God, you have so much energy. I'm so jealous of, your life. And then I'm like, it looks really pretty from the outside, but I said, I'm always tired. I'm always exhausted. I love everything I have. Everybody's like, you have such a great life. And I do. I have like a blessed life. It's like I won the lottery in life compared to a lot of people. But I can also say you have to be careful what you wish for, because sometimes I wish I had a simpler life. I think of when we lived back in a 950 square foot house in Ferndale. We had a little bungalow in Ferndale, and it was me and my husband, and I was seeing my friends every day and my family, and I don't have that anymore. I go back, I'm going to cry. I go back to Michigan and I can see them once in a while. I talk to my friends on the phone, but I can't call them and go, let's go to coffee. Like Jeremy and I in Michigan, we would see each other like almost every day. He was my roommate for a while. He lived at our house with us because we had a 3-bedroom house. And Jamie and Jeremy and I were roommates for like 10 years. And they were with me through all the most important parts of my life. And like, I'm the person I am now because they were my friends in my 20s and my 30s. And even now. And it's like, my life is so lonely. You guys have no idea. I just don't talk about it on here. And now I am, and I'm going to cry. So I don't ever want my videos to bring people down. But, why do you think I do YouTube? And like, it's like, this is why I feel kind of a connection with Peter Mon, I think, because he said he has a small life. He's like, it's him and his husband and his dog, and he doesn't drive anymore. At least I can drive. I don't have anybody here. I don't have family. None of my family comes out to visit. And even if they did, it doesn't matter if people come out and visit a few times a year. I'm still, the majority of the time, I'm alone. It's me and dogs and chickens on a daily basis, every day, morning, noon. Like my day, I talk to no people. I talk to you guys on a camera. I talk to no people. I just don't, I don't have friends to call. I mean, my friends like Jeremy and Jamie are working all the time. I might talk to them once every couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and that's it. But I talk to my camera, and that's kind of why I do this too, because I talk to dogs a lot. He's so bored. But I think it's important to share that. Just remember, when you look at someone and you think you're so lucky, oh, you have no right to complain. Also, if you do have what people think is a great life, don't feel guilty feeling bad about certain things. Like, your feelings about things are valid. Like, just because, I have what you guys think is a really cool life and a cool house does not mean that it's without its problems and its challenges. In the big picture, I have a way easier life and a greater life than so many people. And I'm grateful for that every freaking day and every morning. And like a lot like what Peter Mon says, I feel guilty, feeling bad about it some days. But then I have to tell myself, like, I'm allowed to feel bad that I have no friends and family here, that I'm lonely, that like I have no one to talk to or hang out with or go have coffee with. Like no one in 14 years, no one to like just hang out with, you know? I'm allowed to feel sad about that. So, you know, you can have all the money and all the cool things and the cool house or whatever in the world and be like the loneliest person on the planet. So, you know, just remember that when you look at someone. Like I posted a thing on my Instagram. It said, when you're having a bad time or you see someone having a good time, just remember you don't know everything about that person, and everybody is fighting a battle that you don't see. And I fight battles every single day of my life. From all the dogs I've lost, my mom, my brother, everybody I've lost who's not here anymore. And then the fact that I've lost all these people, and the people I do still have left are 510 freaking miles away and don't ever come to see me, my family and stuff. My dad can't travel, so it's not his fault, but I have this guy. That's why this guy's a lifesaver right now, aren't you? Yes. You save your mama every day. You do. You save me every day, buddy. You can't lick my eyelid. I have my glasses on. Who knew this guy would make me so happy? Mom, I'm starving, Lucy. Oh, I know. I have such a connection with this dude. I don't know what I would do without him. Okay. And you guys, I don't know what I'd do without you, because I know a lot of you really do care and you just listen. And so I'm okay though. I mean, don't worry about me. I'm not going anywhere. I have to keep talking on here. Otherwise, I don't know. I'd go batshit crazy, because what the hell else do I... My tagline is, what the hell else do I have to do? I mean, this is my life. What the hell else do I have to do? I wake up in the morning and it's like, what am I doing today? Everything. The answer is everything. Don't know if I'll do an evening. Last night I didn't, because my husband did ride with me. So we were chit-chatting in the car and stuff, although he was half asleep, so not much. Look at this cute boy. Oh, cute boy. Cute boy went with us last night. So if my hubby is back early enough, he will go with me this evening. I won't do a vlog. If he's not with me, I'll try to do a little bit quicker one, because I talked a lot today. Okay, I gotta go. Love you guys. I will see you the next round, either tonight or tomorrow. So this is day 4 a.m. Signing off. Going to scare some farm animals in gothy makeup. Hi, I am in the Jeep, obviously, doy. I do not have a Casper with me, nor do I have a hubby with me. I am on my own tonight. My hubby is probably about 20 minutes from getting home from work. So I've got my birds in, I fed all my dogs, and Casper eats in his crate because he's a piggy pig, and he will eat his food. And oh my God, my nose is driving me nuts from allergies. Sorry. It's itchy, it's running, it's driving me nuts. And I'm doing my inhaler and allergy meds, and like nothing is helping. I swear every year my allergies get worse and things just don't work on them anymore. Like allergy meds, they do nothing. They don't work anymore. It's really bad. Anywho, hi, I'm on my way to Allie and Joe's, day 4 p.m. Oh my God, I'm halfway through. I just realized I'm a little over halfway through. Anyway, I have my little headband on because I just wanted to keep everything out of my face. I'm also kind of wear testing this makeup that I did earlier for Friend Chooses My Makeup look. I always think it's funny when Peter Mon does this. So if anybody wants to guess the temperature or the time, I just told you the time. You guys can start guessing the time for the next 4 days. It is 53 degrees. That's too cold. That's too cold. That is too cold. My husband's like, it's not that cold. And I'm like, it's too cold. I want it to be like 70. It's 53 when it's almost May is too cold. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in complaining about this? Comment below. I don't think I'm wrong. I think it's going to be 31 tonight. That's some serious straight up bullshit. It just is. It just is. I didn't want to make this vlog really long because I made my one from the AM today like too long. Day 1 and 2 is done. This is day 3 and 4. I love talking while I'm driving though, because it keeps my mind off of how annoying this drive is every day, twice a day. It's like if you had to go to work twice a day every day, broken up by the middle of the day, which is, and I was saying in my vlog from this morning, so AM day 4, I was saying I just get crabbier and crabbier every day. I did kind of vent to my husband while he was driving home. I called him because he was bored driving, so I called him, and he's being very sweet. He feels really bad because he's working a shit ton of hours. Yeah, I said a shit ton. Doesn't this makeup look pretty in the sun? Look at this way. I have to look at the road, but look at my makeup. It looks really pretty in the sun, doesn't it? It hasn't budged. I'm going to have something for dinner when he gets home. He's probably going to grab me something to eat on the way. He said he's not that far away, but he said he was going to get a car wash and stop and get some food. Right now, today, I have not eaten anything, guys. This is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner so far today. I've had water all day. Did I mean to be fasting? No. Yesterday, I had gorgonzola and crackers for dinner. I'm trying to kind of reset my system, and what I find works for me when I'm trying to lose weight, and I've been eating a lot of bad food and a lot of carry out, or a lot of like drive-through or anything like that. What works for me is periodically eating something really good, like a power bowl kind of thing, or like a Buddha bowl, or oh my god, the sun is literally right in my face right now. Beans and rice with like veggies and things like that, like the Taco Bell bowl I got yesterday. God, was that yesterday? All my days are blurring together right now. That's the scary thing. It started on Monday and now it's just becoming a huge blur. The next 2 days are going to be even worse. Sunday is going to be pretty chill. Sunday will be nice, but Sunday is going to be very busy in the evening, because Sunday evening I'm going to do the big cleanup at Allie's and just make sure everything's perfect. Because Monday morning I won't be able to spend a whole lot of time over there, because I think my hubby's going to go to work Monday. But he did say, he was being really sweet, and he feels really bad that he knows that I really struggle when I have to go to Allie's and take care of their farm and all that, and I'm taking care of our farm and all of our animals and the chickens and the ducks. And my chickens and ducks got so neglect-renoed today. They got all their food, they got their water, they got all the care, the basic care, but I don't have time to go out and sit and hang out with my chickens and ducks. I'm too tired to go out and mess around and do yard work and all that. And the big thing is, I've really challenged myself this week, and I'm pushing myself so hard, because in addition to everything I'm doing, I'm also trying to upload content every single day, which on a week where I'm farm sitting every day and I'm grooming dogs tomorrow, I have dog clients coming tomorrow and Saturday, and I still have content going up. Next week I have a lot of content that I want to do. I am going to do my end of April things I loved in April, because I talked about that. So we're going to do the reviewing a few things I bought. This one is going to be kind of small, because I kind of started it like 2 weeks into April, or like April 18th. Or I don't know when I started it. I started it late in the month, where I'm like, I'm going to do it end of the month, like things I loved in this month. And I also am not buying a lot, so it's that, at least that will be short and sweet content for me. Whoa, look at this. The sun is coming. Oh, my lips look really cool. The sun is coming right straight up there. I'm slowing way down because I have to clean my windows. Nobody's behind me. All right. Holy moly. Oh my God. Okay, well, I need to make a note to self. I either need to leave even earlier tomorrow or leave later and risk being in the dark, because so tomorrow I think it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going 32 miles an hour and it's a 35 zone, but right now oh my God, I'm blind. Okay, I think I'm all right. It's kind of through the trees now. Tomorrow, I have to get up super early. I may or may not vlog in the morning tomorrow and Saturday. I'm going to try to. But I have to get up super duper early. I think I will, just because this is going to be like a mental health check. I have dogs coming tomorrow at 10 a.m. that I have to groom, but I need an hour before that to get to Allie's, get back. I also need about an hour to take care of all my animals, which means if I can get up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow, then I won't have to rush at all. That will give me 4 hours before my clients show up, which is good. But that involves me getting out of bed at 6 a.m. I am going to have tomorrow, after I'm done grooming dogs, I'll have a lot of free time. But I'll only have about maybe 5 hours. I'll have like maybe 5 hours before I have to come back to Allie's again. So it's like grooming dogs, less than 5 hours, actually less than 5 hours, then running back over here tomorrow night. And then Saturday is another get up very early day, come over and take care of everybody, get home, groom dogs, the Hutch china cabinet thing gets delivered. Then I'm free again, maybe for another 4 to 5 hours, and then I have to come to Allie's again. So this is what my days are like. It is freaking crazy. So I'm only gonna have another 4 or 5 hours Saturday before I have to come back here. But then Saturday night, I don't know, if my husband wants to go to sleep early and he's wiped out and he goes to bed early, which I don't know, we're trying to go to dinner Saturday night too, because we haven't seen each other a lot this week and he's been working a million hours. And like I said, he's being sweet about it. He is being so sweet on the phone today. He's like, I'm so sorry, I'm not there and I haven't been able to help you. And I'm like, that's okay. And like, he couldn't come with me tonight. He knows that I like when he comes with me. Mainly it's an extra set of eyes when I'm watching for deer. But I'm getting here and back home, I think, early enough where it's not going to be super dark. So I think I'll be all right. And Casper's not with me, so that's also a help because I can really just keep my eyes open. I'm going to run in. I'm at Allie and Joe's. I'm going to run in. I'm going to go feed Betty Sue. This is going to be a quickie visit here with all the animals, and because I'm going to be here so early tomorrow morning. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back in the car. I'm actually I'm over halfway home, or about halfway home. My head is so itchy right now. I gotta tell you, hair extensions, they do make your head itchy. I keep thinking to myself, I love this, but how long can I keep these in? Because I don't know. I forgot about how itchy your head gets with them. But I do really like them. So they're staying for now. And the only thing I may do is I may keep them in for a couple of months. And right before I go to Ireland, I might actually take them out. And I may go to the salon and get my hair done at the salon and get extensions put in at the salon for my Ireland trip. But I don't know, we'll see. Or I might do my hair, you know what would be easier? Because I'm going to be on a plane and I'm trying to get this. Okay, there we go. Boy, my head is so itchy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I'll just take my ponytail out. Bonk. There we go. It's a lot of hair. It's heavy. It's itchy. My head is just, it's still kind of sore. I put these things in tight. Not tight like it's not ripping my hair out or anything. I put them in tight because I want them to last. Don't think I want to leave them in until Ireland though. So we'll see what happens. What I'm thinking about doing is just not having my hair extensions for Ireland. Dealing with all this hair in the heat in Europe in the summer. We're going to be out hiking, walking around the city all day. I want to go swimming in the pool because there's really cool pools at both. Well, wait, there isn't at the first place we're staying, but the second place we're staying, there is a gorgeous, gorgeous swimming pool. So I definitely am going to make use of that pool when I'm there. I do not want to be dealing with all this hair and long hair and extensions in pool water. And then I got to be worried about getting the chlorine out of my extensions. And, you know, it's a lot. And it's just going to, I don't want to mess with a bunch of hair. I want to have my hair short, throw a baseball cap on or something. And that's what I'm wearing, running all over Ireland. I'll just be wearing hats because I'm probably going to be wearing hats anyway. Because if it is very sunny and summery there, I'm going to be using a lot of sunscreen. And I'm going to be protecting my face from the sun, so I'll probably be wearing sun hats and baseball hats and things, trying to keep the sun off my face. If I'm wearing hats too, hats with hair extensions, it's just, it makes, I think that's why my head is so itchy. I love, I've been wearing all my hats. You see me like with my hair extensions, but I always have my hats on and stuff. There's a reason for that. I said I wasn't going to make this very long. There's a reason for it, though. It's kind of funny. A lot of my hats, when I wear my hats, I look like I'm bald or something because I have short hair, and then it's like I have short hair and then I'm wearing a hat, and I don't know, it just doesn't look as cute to me because it looks like I have no hair. It looks like I look like a dude for sure. I mean, you're going, oh my God, you could never look like a dude. No, I look like a dude I go out, okay, for proof, I've gone out in my Rammstein, in my baseball hat, my short hat. I go to the store. I have been called sir at least twice in the last couple months. This year, I've been called sir at least a couple of times because I have no hair and I have a baseball hat on. And a lot of times when I go out, I don't have my makeup on and everything. And to be fair, the person who saw me, like I was wearing a hoodie and joggers and I had a baseball hat on and no makeup, but they didn't even look at me. They kind of like side-eyed me and said something, or like, sorry sir, because they bumped into me. I was like, okay. And I said it, and then they kind of looked like, oh shit, that's not a guy. But still, it's like when I have short hair and I wear hats, I don't know, it looks weird. It looks like I'm bald. So I love wearing hats with the long hair because I love that look. I think it looks cute. Like my trucker hats with the long hair and my berets with the long hair. Like, I don't like how in my, unfortunately it's getting very warm, but I love how beanies with long hair look. I love that. Like all winter, I think I'm for sure, fall and winter, I'm going to have long hair and have extensions because I love how that looks, and I will wear hats like every day. I'm liking the hat thing, but it's also making my scalp very itchy with the extensions. I'm almost home. I'm going to keep an eye on driving. This is the PM signing off. I will see you guys in the next one, and I have a lot to do. My next couple days are going to be crazy. Wish me luck. But by the time you're watching this, all of the craziness will be ending. So maybe I'll try and do a short and give you guys an update of if I survive. I need to survive through like Saturday night. And if I survive through Sunday morning, the next couple of days, Sunday morning, I can sleep in a little bit and get to Allie's, and everything will be fine. So again, wish me luck, and thank you for watching. I know it was kind of my AM vlog when I signed off. I was kind of sad sounding. I don't want anybody to worry. I mean, it's been 14 years I've lived out here with just me and my hubby and our pets, so don't worry. I'm going to Michigan again in a couple of weeks, and I'll get to see everybody. That'll cheer me up a lot. It's just being away from all my friends and my family makes me really sad. I've been really sad about Dude for like the past week, losing my dog, the Dude, in January. I don't know why. This past week has been very, very difficult for me. That's why I'm trying to stay busy uploading. I'm just like trying to stay busy nonstop, because if I don't, I just sit around and I'm sad. I don't know why. Right now, I'm missing him so much. It's such a lie that as time goes on, it gets easier. It doesn't. It's getting harder every day and every week that goes on right now. It's getting harder. And I think it's going to get harder before it ever gets easier, but I don't think it'll ever get easier. Every day of my life, I'm going to want Dude back. Every day. I will never stop missing that guy. I love Casper. I love him. And I love that Casper is so different than Dude, because it makes it kind of easier to love him. You know, he's not like competition for my love for the Dude. My love and my bond with the Dude was so different. They're both such big personalities, and I love that they're so different, because I can love Casper for him, and never would he assume to be any kind of replacement, or would I try to make him one. But he's such a big personality. He takes up all of my heart, which I need right now. But it's also hard, because I still look at him and go, I love you, but I still am going to miss Dude, like, constantly. Anyway, turning in my driveway now. I said I was going to stop talking, and I'm still talking. But hubby's home, and I'm turning in my driveway, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!